Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the South Node in Gemini in a natal horoscope. As most of you know, the South Node is associated with perhaps what we accentuated or emphasized a little bit too much, perhaps to our detriment, during the first part of our lives, or the first 30 years approximately. And the ideal is to extricate ourselves from that South Node and focus more on the North Node in our horoscopes, where we don't necessarily going to eradicate the South Node completely, but what we need to do is to emphasize the North Node more, and then perhaps integrate the South Node into it maybe somewhat. Anyway, for people that have the South Node in Gemini, I think one of the biggest drawbacks of this is the fact of the lack of persistence in learning subjects. This person might process and assimilate information very rapidly and quickly, but there's really not necessarily a lot of meaning that comes with this, and it's not always put to productive use. This person could be somebody that might excel at a game like Trivial Pursuit, but has this information really done anything productive or beneficial for this person? And what the South Node in Gemini at some point needs to seek, perhaps maybe learning subjects more thoroughly or completely, and that's where the North Node in Sagittarius comes in. The South Node in our horoscopes is often like a place of redundancy, something that it's kind of like the been there, done that, and when the person hits around age 30, generally speaking, the person realizes that this thing that is monotonous, enough is enough, and it's time to seek greener pastures or do something that's going to create greater happiness for this person ultimately. Now, this could be a person who enjoys a lot of perhaps idle chatter in their own community, talking with people, sharing, I guess we could say, talking about different things, various subjects. There might be strong pronounced literary ability. This person might have a strong ability to articulate things and articulate facts. But another thing when I look at this is that the South Node in Gemini is something where this person might communicate things and facts very facilely and very fluidly, but are they really, what about their own philosophies and thoughts? And I think what the Sagittarius North Node comes in is that this person at some point in time, generally in the latter part of their lives, learns that they need to expand their horizons and need to have more of a yearning and desire to form their own philosophies and their own beliefs. And this could be perhaps learning something in as far as higher education, learning a subject more thoroughly and not superficially. It could be something where this person might be interested in going to some kind of vocational school. This could be the person that feels compelled at some point to be a little bit more adventurous, in the sense that they need to get out of their own area and talking with perhaps people just in their own community, because there might be a need for this, and this person might feel that this is satisfying them and appeasing them and making them happy, but at the same time this could be to their detriment, as this could provide possibly a diversion or a distraction toward attaining things that may be associated with perhaps learning a subject thoroughly and showing persistence with this. And if this person does follow the calling connected with the North Node in Sagittarius, this person will should ultimately be more expansive, jocular. They'll be more philosophical, and they'll be more apt to incorporate their own ideas and philosophies into conversations with people in their own community, and ultimately make this person just more jovial and happier person altogether, where this person might have very strong ability to process and allocate whatever data and information in their mind. That is great, it is awesome, but this person needs to learn at some point in time that maybe they can use this knowledge and use their sharp intellect and strong mental aptitude, perhaps applying it toward either some kind of college course or something connected with the vocational school, something, and even if it's something where they're self-taught at home on the internet, something where they can show tenacity in terms of whatever it is they're learning. Well, anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the South Node in Gemini and a natal horoscope. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about the South Node in Cancer in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.